What's up, Cripple Crew? This is EDC with DBD, Disabled but Deadly, and I'm here today with a real cool mail call from a couple of channels and a knife coming in from one of them. Before I get into that, stab that like button, like you mean it, /subscribe. I'd love to have you here, and you're not going to want to miss all the dope knife and EDC content coming your way. Plus, at the time of recording, I was 2 subs away from 400. Let's see what we can get to by this Saturday morning's live stream. Also, drop a comment below. Let me know what's in your pockets. Not only do I like to know what you're carrying, but interacting with the video really helps push it out to more people. All right, enough of that. But I do have one more bit of housekeeping before I get into the mail call. I wasn't able to get a video done yesterday for health reasons, but I'm going to make it up to you guys this Saturday on my Saturday morning live stream at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, right after the Night's Edge. We will be featuring a very special guest on their first ever live stream appearance. I'm very excited about this stream because this person has really supported this community, and you'll know them instantly. You'll know them by their designs, and I'm really excited. I think it's cool that they're going to be on my live stream this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, obviously we got some stickers in. Raybo34 does some awesome knife reviews. Puts out content on Instagram and here on YouTube. If you're not already subbed, make sure that you sub to my homeboy Raybo. I'm sure you're probably also subbed to BE EDC, channel homie out of North Carolina. He does some awesome reviews, and he's really working on some new types of photography, some new shots and stuff that he's working on. It's looking really dope on Instagram. So make sure that even if you're following here, check out his Instagram as well. Okay, pardon me. Now, he also had some knives for sale, and I was able to work a deal on a knife that I've wanted for a while. And I picked up the Kansept Main Street from him. And this is not only my first Kansept design, which I've wanted several of their knives. I just haven't been able to swing it yet. But I do have a couple Tenable Knives, which is Kansept's budget arm that was launched a couple of months ago. But this is also another Dirk Pinkerton design. And you guys know I'm a big fan of Dirk Pinkerton designs. And plus, it's a warnie. You know me. I love my warnies. This came in at the tail end of Warnie Wednesday, and I was so excited to open this up. So, what we're looking at here is the Kansept Main Street. This is obviously a Dirk Pinkerton design, like I said. And you're looking at 7.92 inches, or almost 8 inches overall length. And with a 3.36 inch 154 cm stonewashed Warncliffe blade. Beautiful, perfect straight edge on that. You've got a blade thickness of 125 thousandths or 3.2 millimeters. You're looking at a flat grind and titanium pocket clip that in this case has been anodized, as has the thumb studs. This looks like, and we'll check it real quick, just so you know, T8 body screws, nice. Okay, T6 is on the pocket screws, T8's on everything else. The pivot, which is a dual-sided pivot, so you will need looks like you'll need 2 tools. When we take this apart, we'll find out if it's actually a captive pivot where you only need one at a time. But it's tooled on both sides. But it is T8s on the body screws as well, which is nice to see. Those are titanium. You can tell because they've also been anodized. That's awesome that he's done some customization on this one. Just to give you some size comparisons, let's bring this up here where it's in the middle. And we'll bring it all the way up here, and we'll go with another Dirk Pinkerton design first. The Kaiser Escort from tip to tip is actually almost the exact same size with very similar cutting edge length. Very similar handle lengths even. The Kaiser Escort, of course, is featuring the clutch lock. Another Dirk Pinkerton design is the Tenable Knives Anomaly. This is offered in G10 and micarta, and with a drop point or a Tonto blade. And I will have a link, an affiliate link for Tenable and for Kansept below. Those links do help my channel. Of course, it's up to you whether you use them. This knife is it can be found under $60 at times, or depending on G10 or micarta, it's just below or just above 60. And this one you can pick up for $80 right now on the Kansept website. Again, affiliate links below. It's up to you if you use those. You can see the Tenable is what I consider more of a medium EDC. It's definitely, if we went tip to tip there, you're definitely close to an inch shorter. And one more size comparison for you. A size that a lot of people are familiar with. We'll go with the Benchmade Bug Out. In this case, rocking the Lynch Northwest clip and unlocked composites carbon fiber scales. And you're looking at definitely about a ½ inch longer overall than the Bug Out. So a good full-size knife. This one has the carbon fiber laminate over G10 scales, and those G10 scales are milled out so that your liners rest inside, and this liner is heavily milled, bringing it down to just barely over 4 ounces, 4.09 ounces. For those of you that speak fluent drug dealer, that's 116 grams. So the top of the blade, it does not feature regular jimping. Rather, it has the edges have grinds like jimps on the sides. And I do have another knife that has at the top like this, that when you press down, it really grabs your thumb. And this one is definitely a lot smoother. It doesn't grab your thumb as much. But you do have some milling on the inside of the G10 scales back here at the butt tail end of the scales, and that does lock the knife into your hand really well. That pocket clip, it does not cause a hot spot, and I've got a real good saber grip here. And there's not a big forward choke up position on this one like a lot of the knives that I'm used to. But you do have a lot of control if you need to put your thumb out here, or for some more detailed cuts, which is one thing that Warnies excel at, and a reason they're so good for EDC. You've got a good place to rest your finger up here as you're controlling that cut. And in a pinch grip, you can go all the way to that tip. And I don't have to raise my wrist very much at all to get that tip down to do detailed work. Warnies excel in that kind of detailed work. Another place that these excel, this handle, even though there's really, in this grip, there's only one place to put your hand. It is a full-size handle. I do have some space back here behind my pinky. It is comfortable to turn around if I needed to cut some straps. But this handle also really excels in the beef jerky Avenger grip. If you're protecting your bag of beef jerky, right here, my thumb caps perfectly on that tail end. And if I flip it around, this pocket clip locks into my fingers and I cap off very well. And I've got space between me and that blade and my hand. And whether I'm pulling back in a raking motion, it's very, very comfortable in this reverse jerky grip. One of the nice things about using a Wharncliffe for that, A Warncliffe, one of the things that it really excels at is providing the full power of the cut all the way to the tip. You've got a long flat edge that keeps you from sliding out of the cut, but you're applying full pressure of that cut all the way out to the tip, allowing for a lot of deep slicing, very deep. If you have to puncture with it, you do have a precise tip that starts to flare quickly, and this is going to open that, it's going to slide in easily and open that cut up. Works very good on, say, pork roasts, fleshy bits like pork. It's very comfortable in hand, the Main Street itself. Getting back to the knife and not just the Warncliffe blade. In any grip, this is very comfortable. Let's see what the edge is like right now. Oh. Oh, that was me. Looks like there's a couple of spots that it's sharp. See, it's sharp. There's just a couple of... No, there we go. Looks like there's one spot. There's one spot that was hanging out. And that could just be a little bit of gunk on the blade. It looks like... Yeah, I knew it would be a sharp blade. Yes, it is. There's just one little spot that I can wipe off, it seems. Maybe a quick strop. But this, I'm very excited, again, as I said before, to get another Dirk Pinkerton design, my first Kansept, and another addition to the Warny Wednesday group. It also, just to point out, looks fantastic with the Bastion bolt action carbon fiber pin. I will link this as well below. Bastion makes some awesome bolt action pins and mechanical pencils. They even have their first Ultem permanent marker Sharpie holder. So they have materials like carbon fiber, Ultem, stainless steel, titanium, brass, copper. Check out Bastion pins below. Use code EBD. I can't even talk to say my own name. Use code EDCwithDBD to save yourself 10%. That'll be linked below, along with my affiliate links for Kansept and Tenable. Don't forget to follow my homies, BECEDC, BEEDC, that one's hard to say, and Raybo34. Hope everybody has a killer day. Stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly, stay deadly. Okay, Cripple Group, that was pretty funny. I made it all the way to the end of the video and realized there's a couple of things I forgot. One, that lock bar access on the Kansept Main Street is phenomenal. Even if you got big old meaty thumbs, that chamfered cutout allows a lot of access. Another thing, the action on this is awesome. It's very controlled coming down, but going out, that detent works fantastic. Whether you're doing the thumb flick, the reverse flick, or even going for the 5-finger... Whoop, that was me. Going for the 5-finger flick challenge. The action on this knife is awesome. I'm avoiding letting it drop on me because I don't want to lose a thumb. But phenomenal phenomenal action and access on the Kansept Main Street. And the last, most important thing that I forgot, my special guest this Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, is none other than your friend and mine, Jimmie Crowe. Jimmie Crowe will be joining me this Saturday on his first ever live stream. You're not going to want to miss it. We're going to have an awesome chat, and we're going to be giving away a Jimmie Crowe Special. You heard it right, folks. We're giving away Jimmie Crowe Special live with Jimmie Crowe. Don't miss it. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, Saturday morning, right after the Night's Edge. Stay deadly.